Alright, so this is my explanation on why I hate this Fortnite season, just in general. So I come down off the battle bus. Why is it showing default? I'm Dark Bomber. I'm not a default. But I was gonna go Holy, then I decided to go to Risky, because unnamed POI, good blue. IO guards give me TAC ARs, so that's good. So yeah, I decided to go to Risky. And then I land, get a gray tack, get some ammo. Out of this chest, I get a big pot and an AK. So I'm like, alright, well, let me just look around for some minis. I don't find any, but I do get to 100 shield. There's a green XP coin there, and there's also a gray SMG. Pick up that wood. I was looking for minis still, because I thought there might be minis on those two. There's a chest in here. Bandages. And a green AR, which honestly is better than the AK. I forgot that they added sand tunneling back there. But I'm happy that they fixed it with the healing. And then the IO guard spawn. You know, just quickly take them out. Go over here behind the car for some cover. Instead of just building, making even more of a mess, you know, just go behind the car. I take the TAC AR, find another big pot, so that's good, about 100. The green pistol is really not going to help. But you know what, it's whatever. So then I start gathering mats, you know, just loot up a bit. The start is not where I have the problem with this season, but yeah. Like, the POIs are good, everything about that's good. It's the fact with the shotguns and the players. So yeah, loot up, find another big pot. So far I remember this because the game literally just happened, but I had a green AR, green tack, 15 bandages, So I had green AR, green tack, 3 med kits, 2 chug splashes, and a slurp fish. Don't know why that's important, but I usually carry 3 slots of heals because there's no other guns that I really need. And then I got targeted, so I'm like, well, you know what, let me just camp until the bounty's over. Yeah. Where was my... Oh, he was over there by 0 point. Huh. So, still no kills, well, that's because no one landed with me. So then I rotate over to Circle, well, over to the AI, scare someone by getting a bounty, even though I'm not really going to go hunt for them. They got poached about here? No. I don't know when they got poached, but they got poached, and then I went to go get another bounty. Yeah, so I think I got the second bounty here. Got rid of the sand there, because the road, I don't know why. That should be sand, though. And then I come over here. This is where the issues start coming out. I see a guy over there by the orchard. So I go behind Tomato to rotate. There's a car, so I'm like, oh shit, get back in the sand, get back in the sand. I get back in the sand. I go back out once he's gone to go on top of Tomato and get the flank on that guy in the orchard. I was about to take some shots, but then he started moving, and I was like, no, I don't want to cause any attention. So then I come over here. He is right there. Let's just quickly... That's not the guy. Is it this guy? Nope. This guy? Nope. This guy's not even at the orchard. This guy. Thanos 2196722. So I start playing, and keep in mind, I'm right behind him. He doesn't know, though. I assume he's low because he's crawling away, or he's just scared to fight. But he has 2 kills, and he's almost at 100. So I was like, well, what's the problem? Why aren't you fighting? Maybe there was a lot of people around, which there was. I didn't know. Point is, I follow him in here. Right there. That's me in the corner. I get him past half shield, and look how many shots he hits. He hit so many shots. Almost to the point of killing me. Now, keep in mind, I was at 100, as you can see here. So I go in. I didn't see those shotguns there, but I probably would have picked them up. Because I was focused on this guy. I hit him for, like, over half his shield. Then he hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost around 10 shots. Getting me down to 47. That was 153 damage. And only body shots with a green SMG. 19 damage per shot, hit 10 shots. You may think that's fair, and it is. That is reasonable. But the fact that the tac shotguns are so rare now, because all I'm finding are lever. And I'm going up against people with gold and purple lever with a green or gray tac. Even if it is the superior shotgun. But, luckily, somehow I won that fight. I was gonna rage if I didn't win that. Because all he was doing was SMG spraying. So yeah, I win the fight. I get out with 180. I don't use the big pod because it's only 20 when I could use it for 50, like it's meant to. There's a chest in there with some minis, which I pick up because the SMG was useless. Then here, around here, I head out this back entrance, or I don't. No. And I see this fight, and then I see the guy up top there break that down. So I'm like, you know what? Oh, no. So, on visual sound effects, I see this guy. I see this guy, to my left on visual sound effects. And then he bouncers up. So I'm like, well, I don't have any bouncers. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try for high ground. I try for high ground. I block myself in, which is fine. I know how to recover from that. I block myself in again. And replay froze. Alright. Here it is. He has no shield. Right? He has a lever action. He bouncers away and starts to heal. And I'm like, oh, where'd he go? I didn't see him. Because I actually didn't. So then I see the bouncer and I'm like, great, he bouncered away. So then I bounce. See, do you guys see that red over there? Like on the right corner? When I turn around, it'll hopefully show it again. That red on the tree, that is him. That is, how did he get that far away without using any more bouncers? That is him. So I see him and I'm like, well, you know what? Instead of air spraying him right now, because it's pretty far away and the TAC SMG is pretty useless at that range, I'm going to try and get a bit closer. But of course he runs away. I didn't get the kill. Well, I might. No. Yeah, I got the kill. So I beamed him. This was another idiotic mistake. I beamed him with the TAC AR to where I cracked him. So then I ramp above him and jump on his head. He beams me from 115 down to 50. 65 damage mid-air with an SMG. Once again. Oh, I'm sorry. Down to 39. So then, luckily, I get to jump on him here and kill him. Look at his loot. See in the back there? He had a gray SMG. Gray. Not even green, gray. And let alone it was a suppressed. And as we know Fortnite's history, suppressed weapons have hip fire, but they deal less damage. Sorry, not hip fire. They have first hit accuracy. But they deal less damage. And that gray SMG did more than the green normal SMG that I went up against earlier. Well, you could say, oh, but you got beamed and went down to 14 shield. And I was like, well, yes, that is a good point. But he hit 5 shots and got me down to 39. Granted, 1 or 2 of them might have been headshots. But that still doesn't explain why he hit so many. Then I see this guy and just easy snipe. Then I see that guy, and this guy is where I start to have my really big problems. First off, that snipe should have hit. So if we just go, yeah. So this guy's at weather station doing whatever. Then, that's me. That's me, down there on the hill that he's firing at. Or at least I'm pretty sure. That snipe was so close to his head, and he was walking forward. He was walking to the side, directly into the snipe. That should have at least been a body. Forget a headshot. That should have been a body shot. But whatever. Let's say game madness happens, and yeah. Then just game madness. Game madness. And then Storm finally stops, thank God. I'm at 76 shield, 82 health. He hits me down to 41, which I'm like, whatever. Then I finally kill him, even though it should have been a headshot snipe. Take the minis, the ammo, the mats, everything like that. You know, just walk around for a bit. And then with my sniper, and I'm like, it's a 1v1. I was standing still, with no protected sides, and lately I've been having a history of getting in top 5 and getting headshot sniped. So I was like, well, you know what? I don't feel like getting headshot sniped. So I'm gonna jump around. So then I jump around. I still don't see him. I'm just hoping that I don't get killed or headshot sniped. Then I see him over there in that boat. And I'm like, alright, whatever. He gets out to build. I rotate over here. I'm in circle. He is not. If you can see on the map right there, I'm in circle. He's not. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'll just... Oof. I'm just like, well, you know what? I'll just get some mats after I heal up here. I used a med kit and my... Yeah, med kit. So that way I can get to 150. So then I'm like, well, you know what? I'll just mine some rocks around here. You know, just get some quick mats, get some quick brick. Then I see him. And easily beam him. 22, 38, 22. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to rush that. I took 27 fall damage from that height. That is not even 3 block height. And I took fall damage. Let that sink in. Hold on. Where's camera free? Look. Yeah, no. No, I meant to take fall damage. Never mind. Just didn't look like it. But, whatever. At the time, it didn't look like it. I was trying to take his wall with the attack SMG. I think he's in here. He is not. If you look on my side, you know, just absolutely, you know, just the absolute cornerstone of everything that's happened. Guess what there is? A bouncer. He bounced up into that box. So now, I'm pissed off. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna bouncer up too. And that was my only bouncer. This guy bounces up again. And I'm like, oh my fuck off. So I try to break him down. He doesn't hit me, but I almost died fall damage there. Oh, never mind, I had one more bounce here. I went down to stop fall damage, and at this point, I'm running hella low on mats. So I'm like, well, what do? I run out the side here, if it's gonna load. He's up there. You can see, you can barely see his foot. Yeah, see, he's in that box. I'm down here. I'm at an angle where he can't see me, but he can hit me if he gets lucky enough. He bouncers up again and has high ground. I'm running really low on mats now. Like only a few hundred. And by a few hundred, I mean like 250, maybe. Which that is not a lot. I tried resetting that cone, but it didn't let me for some reason. And then here, I run out of mats. I'm on 45 health, 4 kills, top 2, and I run out of mats. Well, it's around here. Point is, I run out of mats at this general area. I know that's his wall, so I go at the side. He has high ground again. Because of another bouncer. This is where I run out of mats. This was his mistake, though. He jumped on my head. I think he ran out of mats as well. He jumped on my head, hit me for how much? 45 down to 19, so 30, 20, 26. He hit me for 26. Right? He hit me for 26 at this point. I go at the side. And I run out of mats. Right there. Those are my last 3 builds. He builds there. Jumps on my head. He's at 100 health. He hits a headshot. And he hits that headshot for 19. Well, 26. Because tacks are garbage. Then, as you can see here, I'm really low, and I'm like, whatever, we've seen this. I hit him for 33, 67. Same body shot, same distance. I did double the damage on the second shot rather than the first. But I ended up winning on 19. Honestly, though. The fact that I almost threw that game so many times because the tack and bouncers is unbelievable. And that is just my reasoning for hating this season. Honestly. This season started out incredibly good with so much potential. But then you got Predator Mythic. Then you got freaking Mandalorian killing you every game. IO guards, the tack shotgun, no pumps, the lever, freaking charges, bouncers. And then you just have all that. And that honestly just ruins the game for me. Honestly. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe, comment if you would like. Let me know what you thought, and let me know if you agree in the comments, because honestly, this season, it's okay, but you know what, there has been better. There's been way better. I honestly prefer Season 4. Like, not Chapter 1 Season 4, Chapter 2 Season 4. Because even with the Iron Man Mythics and how many times you could break the game, there were still gold pumps, there was still a chance of you being able to win. And honestly, that just made the whole difference for me. Anyway, so Epic, if you're listening, please bring pumps back, even though you're probably not, because I'm a very small content creator. But yeah, Epic, please bring back the pumps. We all miss them, honestly. Taking them out multiple times just ruins the game every season, and you know this. Instead of taking the time to finish balancing them out, you take the time to just say, screw it, let's take him out completely. Don't do that. Don't be like that, Epic. Come on.